You are on India Today podcasts and you are in the sledging room.
All right, the first set of Indian Premier League matches are over, and I've been joined by Kingshuk and Saurabh. Both of your teams lost the first round of matches, right? Kingshuk, but I have never seen a more flashy, exciting start to an IPL season. We always see that the first few matches will be fun, and then there will be a lull period, and then it'll pick up again during the business end of the tournament. But given the narratives that we had in the lead up to the tournament, did the first week live up to the hype, Saurabh?
Definitely.
And what was your favorite? What was your favorite moment of the first week?
Hardik returning to Gujarat and the reception he got.
Not Rishabh Pant coming back for his team and playing a decent knock and doing a great stumping, stopping a great ball. None of that shit. But
Kingshuk, let's talk sense. Again, you started with your nonsense. See, we all know this. The Delegatus lost.
Yeah.
It was a poor performance. After the top order fired. Kind of fired, not fired also.
And we all were emotional losing.
Rishabh Pant coming back is a great thing.
exactly.
Like we discussed in the previous episodes also, whoever wins or loses, it doesn't matter. Rishabh Pant coming back matters.
That is what I'm saying.
But when you ask about the highlight, it had to be Hardik Pandya returning to Gujarat.
Yeah.
Him saying that I owe to Gujarat, I was born here, and then the crowd booing him for everything that he does. It was, I have never seen this happen in Indian cricket ever. That a captain of a 5-time winning IPL team is being booed everywhere. Maybe because the captain who won the 5 titles was in the field and was not being respected by the man who replaced him. Maybe that was the reason.
This has happened before in Indian cricket. Not a lot.
Tell me how. When?
I think at one point of time, when Virat Kohli was going through a bad patch of form, he got booed for RCB. And I remember the press conference. I don't remember the exact match. He came and said that, fans forget that at the end, these players from different franchisee players are going to play for the Indian team in an ICC tournament. And when you do things like this, it creates a little bit of difference between the players in the national team itself. I don't agree with him, but I'm saying that this has
that
happened.
sounds like Virat Kohli crying his heart out. Virat Kohli cries a lot.
Did it happen at all?
No, this happened. He's right. And Virat Kohli cries a lot.
Kingshuk's credibility here.
You know what? Why I'm saying Virat Kohli cries a lot? I will go back to this point. Yeah. Because when you play for RCB, you shout RCB. You give send-offs to each player.
Yeah.
Young players. I remember in 2015-16, he gave a send-off to then Nishan Kishan, who was an 18-year-old guy. Right now, he gave a send-off to Rachin Ravindra, who's another youngster. And then you come when you don't perform, and when you get booed, you come out crying in the press conference. Virat Kohli, come on, stop crying. Hardik Pandya is a better man than Virat Kohli because he does not cry. Whatever happened with him, he took it with dignity.
Yeah.
He did not say that, oh, please don't boo me. Crowd should not do this. He came out and said, thank you for the reception. That's okay. I like what Hardik Pandya did after whatever happened to him in that match. But Virat Kohli, again after that match, he played a great knock. No doubting about that. But what was that post-match presentation ceremony? What are you saying, man?
Give some context. What did he say?
Virat Kohli coming out and saying that I know that my name is used to promote T20 cricket globally, but I still have got in me. Yes, people know that you have got in me. Every player has been doubted. Sachin Tendulkar, the place of Sachin Tendulkar was doubted. People always came out and said, "Why is he playing for his? Is he playing for his 100th century? Why is he not retiring?" So who are you, man?
And maybe since you have got it, people are using your name to promote cricket to places in the world where it's not a mainstream sport. But that is who Virat Kohli is, right? Virat Kohli is like a crest and a trough throughout the
Virat Kohli is a proper Ronaldo fan.
Yes.
You cry when you don't get attention.
Yeah. But you know what? If I were in Virat's place, I would have said the same. How can someone doubt Virat's place in the T20 World Cup squad? It's not about doubting, Saurabh. I'm telling you how. We all take calls. We all give our opinions as people who cover the game. We can give our opinions. Fans who are who are the integral part of the sport, they can give their opinions. But speculation, baseless rumors, won't you be irked?
See, Virat Kohli has played. I will tell you what.
Yeah.
So Virat Kohli has played international cricket for last 16 years. You have led the Indian team.
16 years.
You have lost an ICC tournament, a couple of ICC tournaments. You have faced much worse than what you're facing right now. So you must be accustomed to these things. People coming out and speculating your position that you will play or not, and you have come out and answered them with your bat.
Yeah.
Last time also, when you were not able to score 100 for over 2.5 years, people said that Virat Kohli is dusted. Why is he playing? Why was Rahane and Pujara dropped? Why was Kohli not dropped? Even Kapil Dev came out and said, "Ki world number one test spinner can be dropped. Why can't you drop world number one test batter?"
Yeah.
Back then. So
If you look at the season 1 of Sledging Room, right? The entire conversation was about whether Virat should go to T20 World Cup 2022 or not.
Yeah.
And now
But what he did in that knock in Melbourne, we all apologized for it. We cut a humble pie here, if I'm not wrong. The producer gave us a humble pie. No.
The producer did not allow it.
Did not allow it. But we all, like you said, like these scrutiny. But Saurabh, if he had not spoken that in the press conference on Monday at Chinnaswamy, after RCB beat Punjab Kings, if I'm not wrong, right? We would have been sitting here and speaking about some cover drives, some lofted shots. That is where Virat Kohli brings in that marketability.
No, but
right?
I wanted Virat Kohli to bring in that finishing ability.
Yes.
Because he finished that, he is known as a master chaser.
Yeah.
He could not finish the game for RCB. Yeah, you can't do it every day.
And he also said that as an opener, my role is to give flying starts to the team.
That was the most,
When have you seen Virat giving flying starts to the team?
Because I was looking at a stat piece at ESPN Cricket Info, and that was Virat Kohli's best start ever in T20 cricket.
Yesterday.
Leave alone IPL or India or wherever he has played T20 cricket. So what is this? And Virat Kohli is coming out and talking about opening. Will he open the innings for India if he plays T20 World Cup?
Did you guys also personally want him to bat at number 3, as in KL Rahul, who is competing for a middle order spot, is again opening. What are these players thinking in their head? As in, do they have to prepare specifically, or they can do this here and then they can get used to the other role there?
It is weird because one thing I just wanted to add to that Virat conversation was that I think it's Virat Kohli fueling himself for that redemption sort of an arc. You know. That he's come out, he thinks everything is about himself. Yeah. He wants to hit back at whoever's criticized him.
That's why he kind of compared him to Ronaldo. I also think that there's a bit of Djokovic in that.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So it is, I think it's just his process.
Yeah.
But like you said, Kohli's not going to open for India in the T20 World Cup. Suryakumar Yadav's not going to bat at number 4 in the T20 World Cup, if he comes back for MI, that is. And
KL Rahul
is not going to bat.
Yeah. If he's in the mix, he's going to be a middle order batter. But he's opening for Lucknow Super Giants, at least in the first match of the IPL 2024
So
season.
You know what? The good thing is that for India at least, opener Rohit Sharma has done well in the first match, what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Sanju Samson has done well for the wicket-keeping position in her Rajasthan Royals. And I think we are pretty set. We will see how it unfolds as things go on. But you can argue that Virat Kohli opening and Virat Kohli batting at number 3 for India and RCB will end up being pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, because these are two different teams, two different team setups. So he has a different role when he's playing for RCB, different role when he's playing for India. With RCB, I think he's opening the innings because he knows he has a Glenn Maxwell, Cameron Green, Rajat Patidar, Mahipal Lomror, Anuj Rawat this season, Dinesh Karthik for the way he's finishing the games. Yeah. He has these players coming so he can play freely.
Yeah.
But with India, when he's playing for India, you have to play that. He has always come out and said that in T20 cricket also, you need to be an anchor. Yeah. So he has to play that anchor role if he's playing.
And you know what? Just saying, KL Rahul's done and dusted for this World Cup. And I'm saying that...
dusted in the sense, is he a definite pick or is he not going to be in the team?
I don't think that he's a definite pick for the first 11 at least, maybe in the squad. Why I'm saying is that after losing the game, after losing the match, he comes out to the the presentation ceremony and says that nobody has cracked the power play yet in T20 cricket. What are you on about? You have not.
Yes.
You have not. Ducks and 110 strike rate innings throughout the power play for India in 2 separate World Cups. What are you on about? Look at what the other guys are doing there. Look at what a Yashasvi Jaiswal does. Look at what David Warner does. You do not have the...
David Warner did.
Does too.
It does. He's back. He's back. His vintage round Warner back.
I mean, what are you on about? Don't make such statements. You are back from an injury in which you were 90% fit ahead of the third test match.
Who said last year or the previous year that strike rate is overrated.
Strike rate is overrated.
in T20 cricket, right?
The kind of shell that KL has been in,
Yeah.
I don't think he is going to get selected for the T20 World Cup unless a big chunk of the wicket keepers who are in contention, Sanju Samson, Jitesh Sharma, Rishabh Pant, Dhruv
yeah.
Jurel, they mess up so badly that you eventually have to bring in Rahul. Only then this
But
guy is
I
going to
think
go
even
to World Cup.
KL knows that he is not in the contention. When did he last play T20 for India?
But so many times
That
he has
so
not
Rohit
played
also did
test
not, Virat
matches.
also did not.
So
No, but
many
Rohit
times.
and Virat played at Afghanistan.
finally
series.
came
For
back.
KL Rahul, it has always been like this. So many times he has not played test matches.
No, what
so
I'm
many
saying,
times he has
no,
not
what
played
I'm saying
ODIs,
is
but he has returned
for
to
the
those
ODI
squads.
World Cup also, he came back and played the Asia Cup.
Yeah.
Now you don't have any T20Is.
The
for
Indian
India.
team has a verified history of bringing back people very
No,
late.
bringing back KL Rahul.
And no, Shami
And
and
maybe
all also,
RS
but
when
they
with,
came back.
with
Oh.
the rise of Jaiswal and how he's batted in the last
No, maybe
IPL
the
and
middle
this
order.
IPL.
Middle order is what we are talking about, right?
But
That's
how,
why I asked.
where does he fit in the middle order also if you start him? So if you look at the basic starting playing 11, you have a Rohit Sharma, Jaiswal, Virat, Surya. Then you got Hardik, Rinku Singh, Akshar or Jadeja. Where do you fit in KL Rahul?
There is no space. That is why the argument is that
And there's
Can they play 12? Starting 12.
impact
Do
player
you have
rule
an
not
impact
know
player in the
yet.
T20 World Cup?
Like player rule.
Then KL Rahul can keep wickets.
Yeah.
And then a batter could come in, a certain Rinku Singh.
But that is what the IPL first week has given us, you know. There are so many there's so many plot points to this. Shreyas Iyer comes back, duck.
Yeah.
Gone.
Ishan Kishan.
Ishan Kishan comes
Nobody's
back,
talking about
duck.
him.
Yeah.
That is why there's so much to talk.
Yeah.
That every single team has some or the other drama going on, you know.
And especially, talking about drama, we started with Hardik Pandya, which we wanted to discuss more. But Virat obviously slid in for what he said on Monday. But again, I'm asking you both, Hardik Pandya as Mumbai Indians captain, did he look a little more flustered? Like, is it only early signs or was the setup different so he could handle that? Is he cut for handling superstars like Rohit, Surya and all of them?
It doesn't look like. I mean, from the first match, and there were a lot of videos going on viral on social media. You could see Bumrah was consulting Rohit. Rohit was talking to him. And even after the match, the match. Even after the match, you could see a separate sitting where Rohit was sitting with Bumrah, Arjun Tendulkar. I think these were the players who were sitting. And
In the dugout.
When Jaisa also came, you could see Rohit Sharma was there along with Hardik Pandya. And after the match, a clip went viral when Hardik Pandya tried to go and hug Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma shunned him. Not shunned him actually. Ignored that hug and then started talking to him about something or the other thing. So Hardik Pandya, he might have taken that captaincy, and you could see, I will say this, who are turning out to the biggest villains here. 3 main villains: Hardik, Boucher, and the Mumbai Indians owners.
Mahela Jayawardene.
Why?
You could see on their faces in that match.
Where is Mahela Jayawardene, by the way?
Did you see Anant Ambani? He was not able to talk to Rohit Sharma in that video.
It's very fun to...
little bit more reading, no?
Yeah.
I
As in, it's also...
No, but
it's
this has
also-
happened. This has happened. You could see that.
It's also fun to, read all these. But like Saurabh said, like you said, it might not be true. Everything might not be true. Things might be okay.
See, they
but
might
from
calm
the outside...
down. You know what I'm saying? They might calm down things as the season progresses.
Yeah.
But right now, it doesn't look like a stutter unit.
It's basically when you shift houses and you can't find the switchboard.
AB de Villiers said the right thing. As long as you keep on winning, these cracks might not be
And you know what?
visible.
Why?
If Mumbai had won that match, would we be talking about all
But Mumbai
this?
did not win that match.
Exactly.
And why they did not win this match? Why will Hardik come and bowl the first 2 overs in the power play? Why will Hardik bat so low in the batting? See, Kieran Pollard might come out and say, no, Hardik is not doing everything. Then what is the team management doing? You have Boucher, you have Mahela Jayawardene, there is a Kieran Pollard, there is a Lasant Malinga. What is the think tank doing?
Yeah, they saw him open the bowling in Gujarat Titans. So
But Gujarat Titans had different bowling
Gujarat
unit.
Titans did not have
They did
Bumrah.
not,
did
yeah,
they?
they don't have Bumrah.
Who is Bumrah?
Who opens with Luke Wood, man?
Nah,
Who opens
left
the
arm
bowling with
pace
Luke
that...
Wood?
Left arm pace.
But
who else did they have?
But the person
They have
also
Gerald
should.
Coates,
They had so many
Death
options.
bowler. He was used wonderfully well.
Last season they had an Akash Madhwal. They dropped him to the bench.
Him.
He did not even feature in the playing 11. Why?
Yeah.
After we went to Akash Madhwal's house, since then it has been a downhill thing for him.
If you want to stoke speculation and
No,
put
I'm not.
fire...
I am just talking about whatever happened in the match.
There was a random post which said 3 players who posted some messages, welcome messages to Rohit Sharma, they were not in the 11. I'm just putting it out there.
Yes, this is what has happened.
Putting it out there. As in, again one
See,
disclaimer.
fans booing.
From whatever the visuals, it was fun to read them. It is a premature reading, I agree. But there is,
And you know-
what do they call it? There's no fire without smoke.
Okay.
And you
no
know
smoke without
what is
fire.
hurting them more?
Yeah,
No
So they
fire
have
without
seen, they have
smoke, man.
seen
yeah.
Mumbai Indians coming out with a social media statement
Yeah.
saying that Hardik Pandya will be our captain. Then just on the eve of IPL opener, they see CSK announcing that MS Dhoni has handed over the captaincy to Ruturaj Gaikwad. People are going out to MS Dhoni asking for reviews, and Dhoni is very, very straightforwardly pointing them, I am not the captain, Ruturaj is the captain, go and ask him. So people are comparing
Rohit
it.
should do that. Why is he not doing it?
Because nobody is asking. See, Rohit Sharma,
Yeah.
you could see what happened in Gujarat. I am dreading what will happen when they play in Wankhede.
Yes.
Rohit Sharma still has not spoken on the captaincy transition, by the way. Just pointing this out right now. There's been no statement, no Insta message. Good luck to Hardik.
No,
Good luck to the
nothing
team,
like that.
whatever.
But when MS handed over the captaincy, there was an Insta message from Rohit.
Yes.
You know,
So yeah, no smoke without fire then.
no
Is it?
fire. No, yeah, no smoke without fire. Yeah, right. But you know what? The reception of the fans, like whatever we say, whatever that happened on TV, it might all be, just blowing up, making a mountain of a molehill. But the reception of the fans tell us a story, right? I saw there are clips of Rohit fans already, gathering steam out in Hyderabad, where Mumbai Indians will play their next match.
I follow a lot of fan accounts who are RCB fans, MI fans. DC does not have fan accounts. Sorry.
Handle a couple of them as well.
Okay, KKR fans. I don't handle any of them.
Yeah.
So the MI fan accounts before the match, they were burning the jerseys of MI. They posted videos, which is not good.
Even after
Does
the
not look cool at all.
IPL, even after the IPL auction, something like that happened, right?
Yes, this happened. And now, when they lost the match, people said, we are happy that Rohit scored. We don't give a shit to MI winning or losing. We don't care what MI does.
Yeah.
Tillat Chapari is our captain.
Oh, that is something that I don't like.
This
That is
kind
That
below
of
is
the belt.
something that I
That
don't
is
like.
below
No,
the
it's a
belt.
caste slur.
No, that is below the belt. I'm telling you. That is what.
that's
not right.
That's where the emotion should be tempered
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
right?
But
you can never go personal, right? What has Hardik Pandya done to deserve this, hatred? Like, yeah, you boo him. It's part of sport. Like,
What I
that
am
culture is
saying
fine.
I am not saying it's right or wrong. I am saying what fans are putting out on social media.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with any of it.
That is exactly where I'm saying.
But
Using a caste
people are
slur,
not very happy with how MI treated Rohit Sharma
And
after
also,
what he did for them.
I am also not happy with how Hardik behaves, So when he leaves MI and joins Gujarat, there's a podcast that he does, and he says that I believe in building up players.
Like
I
CSK.
don't believe in buying like finished products.
no,
Did not
that
name
was
MI.
that was actually wrong. That was he named MI. He
Oh,
named
did he?
MI.
Okay, fine. So
He said
Wait.
you can win the IPL title in two ways. One is by
Making
one
players
is
like CSK.
making players like CSK, which is a load of CSK rarely have scouted players and
Correct.
given them
absolutely.
opportunities like
Correct.
Mumbai Indians have done.
Correct.
Credit where it's due. Mumbai Indians have been the best scouting franchise in the entire.
So just keep that bit in mind.
Yeah.
So Hardik Pandya says that I would rather take the CSK way and put it in GT rather than do it the MI way. Okay, fine. Comes to the toss and says that my birth was in Gujarat, but my cricketing birth was given by Mumbai Indians.
Yeah.
So they did not scout you and they did not make you. You were a finished product when you went to MI.
GT.
Yeah, the Gujarat crowd had not booed Hardik till that point. After he chose to bowl first and committed his first misfield, that is when the crowd went hostile
At the toss,
towards
they
him.
booed him.
No, not at all. That is a misreading of it. I saw it on Twitter. A lot of people posted that he got booed at the toss, but that was not the case.
Maybe we should send him to all Mumbai Indians matches.
Thanks.
Please sit outside the stadium and see if you can hear the boo noise or not.
But that is what I'm saying, that Hardik's switching of positions, which is convenient to wherever he plays or wherever he is at, is just screams attention to me.
See, Hardik.
Is this one thing, Saurabh? Is this a healthy trend that fans can of course show emotions until and unless it becomes personal and all that?
And you know what?
Is this a healthy trend or what were you about to say? Yeah. You go
So
ahead. I'll ask this
I
question
believe
later.
that you could take the captaincy, you could replace a 5-time winning IPL captain like Ruturaj does, but nobody will hate you because Ruturaj is a young player who has handed over the responsibility. Okay, Hardik Pandya got this opportunity, he took it. Anybody will take it when he gets that opportunity. But Hardik Pandya, what my problem with Hardik Pandya is, he does not seem to be a natural guy.
Hmm.
You know, whenever he talks, it looks like a load. I will not use that word. A load of XSX. Why?
Media trained.
Yeah, because he tries to be media savvy. He tries to look cool, whatever he say, whatever he's doing. Whether he's talking, he's bowling, he's batting. Why? Be yourself. Rohit Sharma has always been himself. Virat Kohli, if he's cool, because he has worked on himself off the field in last 12-15 years.
Hey, Virat has always been straightforward, never holding
Exactly. You always try to look cool.
back.
Like when that MI press conference happened, when you were asked, he's like, no, Rohit playing under me will not be awkward. It was awkward. It was straight up awkward when you saw that game. MI was GT game.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
You love to be a fly in the wall in the dressing room right now, right?
Absolutely.
But going to the finer aspects of, is it that coach captain synergy, is that very important? Like, was Ashish Nehra making Hardik looking good? Or is it too early to say? Just the first match is over.
See, I don't know if Ashish Nehra was making Hardik look good, but it was Ashish Nehra who was making GT win games.
Yeah.
That I will say.
Like a good answer to that is, did Ashish Nehra make Shubman Gill look better than he actually was?
He did.
During
That is
the
what I'm
first
saying.
match
That
of
is
the
what I'm
game.
saying.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then yes. Then the answer is yes.
Towards the end of the 2023 season, Ashish was not on the boundary line telling people to do this and do that too much. Because Hardik had settled into his role is what I thought. But if you saw the first match between GT and Mumbai, it was constantly in Mohit Sharma's ears.
Mohit
Ashish Nehra
Sharma's
from
years,
the-
then before the 19th over, he was talking to Spencer Johnson because Johnson was going to bowl that 19th over.
And
And
a
Johnson delivered a superb over after that.
A massive shift in the game, right? The last 5 overs.
Yeah.
But we also have to give it to,
The players
Mumbai
on the-
Indians are not a team, frankly speaking, they are not as star-studded as Gujarat Titans are not as star-studded as Mumbai Indians.
Yes.
So when you walk into this dressing room as the captain, like Tom Moody and Lakshmipati Balaji said yesterday, that you need to earn the respect of the dressing room. First do that, show with your bat ball, show that you're a leader, and then expect people to, come up to you.
I said in the last podcast that Rohit Sharma should have led this season. Hardik could have been your vice captain.
Yeah.
Next season, anyways, you're going to make massive changes.
Like, I also agree that the timing of that decision, they could have,
One
like
more
what
season.
CSK did on the eve of the day, if Rohit had put out that tweet saying, I am handing over captaincy to Hardik Pandya. If you're media trained for everything else, be media trained for this also.
I think Rohit's put his foot down on that and said that I did not want to let this go. You've made me, you handle it.
Yeah.
Whatever disaster, it's on you, it's not on me.
And Rohit Sharma, to his credit,
Yeah.
he did whatever he was asked to do in the field and he performed with the bat. Bumrah did perform with the
Couple
ball.
of misfields were there, which we are ignoring.
Your captain Hardik
Hardik
Pandya
also
is
did it.
Yeah.
Hardik Pandya is misfielding. You're not questioning him.
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma,
Rohit looked a lot more relaxed, right?
Yeah.
We didn't unlock Rohit 2.0 with the bat, like in T20s. Like in tests and ODIs, yeah, he has been sensational. But is it probably Mumbai is keeping the bigger picture in mind?
what is the bigger picture?
600 run season in the IPL, 300 runs in the T20 World Cup.
I have always said, and I'm saying it again, there is always a way to do that.
Yeah.
When you remove a 5-time winning IPL champion, there was, what?
Show him that respect.
Yeah, I
Show
was shocked. There was
Rohit
no
that
statement
respect.
about Rohit. Hardik Pandya will lead Mumbai Indians in 2024. What nonsense.
And again, all media trained statements. Okay? Like we are keeping the future in mind. This is the transition season. We welcome Hardik with all hearts. Rohit Sharma has shown his full support. Where is that full support? Where is
down
it?
south, the franchise says that we got to know before the photo shoot, captain's photo shoot.
But
It's
at
all-
least they have made it look like it's natural.
Yeah. But
And-
to be
and-
frank, Ruturaj himself said that he was
Exactly.
told to be ready
Exactly.
last year. Dhoni has his own ways.
That is media training.
Yeah.
That is media training. For Ruturaj to come out and say exactly
But R. Ashwin explained it beautifully in his YouTube show. Like, he said that he was 100% sure that it was not a decision that was taken the day before the IPL or a week before the IPL. It must have been a decision that would have been conveyed to Ruturaj at least a season.
Yeah,
That is
And
obvious.
he also said this.
This
He
has
also said this beautifully when you talk about that Hardik Pandya, Mumbai Indians, CSK comparison. Ashwin said that thing beautifully. He said every player is like a racehorse. MS Dhoni picks racehorse to win races. If you are not a racehorse, he says it's not my responsibility to make you one. When you become one, I'll make use of your services.
So yeah,
That's how they have played IPL. Shane Watson, whoever they have bought, they were all finished products.
And if you look at MS Dhoni leaving captaincy and somebody else taking over, he has always had a good predecessor in his mind.
Yeah.
It might look from the outside that it has been a sudden movement, like Test captaincy. Virat Kohli was not exactly ready, but he was getting to being that finished product.
He was the vice captain then.
Yes, he was performing the bat too. He was scoring those runs.
2017, that was a perfectly timed decision before the 19 World Cup.
Exactly. So MS Dhoni doing these things is understandable. And here, that franchisee took that decision, showing that Rohit is not Mumbai Indians are bigger than Rohit Sharma. Chinese workings are not bigger than MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni is Chinese workings.
But it is at least good that like those 2, 3, 4 franchises, whatever, who are in transition at the moment are at least thinking about who's going to lead them to the next 3, 4 IPLs, whatever like
but
that.
You know,
again, like we all might agree on this. It is a bold move. If you ask me, making Hardik captain is not wrong. But like we all discussed, the manner in which they made it, that's somewhere. Because Hardik proved his credentials. A title and a final.
But everybody is questioning that the way it was handled.
That's exactly
Nobody questioned Hardik till last match.
Yeah.
Last match, Hardik got questioned on multiple points.
Yeah.
Why did you come at number 7? You're batting at number 3 or 4 in Gujarat. That seemed to unlock your batting. You completely left that. And at a tight position also.
And more importantly, when Rashid Khan was bowling, you have faced him so many times.
Why will you send a Team David ahead of yourself?
You know that franchisee in and out.
I will take that Karen Pollard statement. Okay, the team management takes all decision, but the captain has some say.
Yeah. If the captain doesn't have a say, then it's a problem, right? If the captain knows that, okay, Tim David, if he knows the opposition very well, then he must take responsibility.
And that was the biggest shocker for me, that having led Gujarat Titans for the past 2 years, he knows each and every player.
Yeah.
Apart from the young players like Omarjai who have come in this year, he knows every other teammate of his. Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Sai Kishore, Mohit Sharma.
Yeah.
You did not take decisions which could help your team.
Yeah.
Why? Because cricket and football, they are two different games. Football, a manager controls the game. But in cricket, a captain has that say. He is controlling whatever happens on the field.
Yeah. Nehra is bridging the gap between those two.
Nehra is trying to bridge the gap, but I doubt that he will be able to bridge that gap.
So what? Nehra ji for T20 coach for India? I mean,
that is something that we have discussed that in the past.
Last year also. Season 1 also we were talking before the 2022 World Cup.
Yeah. I think it's not a bad way to have a specialized coach, but that discussion for another day. I am going to ask you guys one thing. Generally, we predict maybe in the mid-season or before the start of a season. Mumbai Indians, where will they finish? Early predictions. One match. You have to take a punt.
I have always said it before the match, even IPL started.
But initial impressions after looking at their first
they're not finishing in top 4.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Definitely top 4.
They're not finishing top 4.
The firepower is too much, man. The firepower is too much. At some point of time,
no
once Surya Kumar comes back, this is a very different lineup then.
That becomes Surya Kumar, okay. Yeah, batting wise, yes.
But
power struggle wise, what will happen?
When is Surya Kumar coming back? How much matches
we don't know that.
I think Sports Tak, Nitin Srivastava reported that Surya will not be playing the second match as well because he has not received his fitness certificate yet. But if you ask me, but you guys tend to forget to ask me my prediction, so I'm giving it to
because you always come out with your prediction on your own.
Mumbai Indians champions this time is what I want. Is what I want because it will be a fun story to
after what Kolkata Knight Riders did to Sunrisers Hyderabad. You think that MI are going to become champions?
Who are going to be top 2 teams after the first set of matches? What do you see?
This is again early predictions, but from what I have seen, consistency wise and all that. KKR.
One game consistency.
As in, combination wise and all that. Sorry. Combination wise and all that. KKR look a good side. I'd back them to be number 2. And Mumbai Indians number 1.
No. Say the truth. Which team? Which is the second team? Say the truth.
No, see.
You wanted to say anything,
you wanted to say something different. Then you said MI. Say it. Top 2.
No shame. Why are you trying to become like
Top
Hardik?
4 is fine. Top 4, then I will have CSK there.
What do you think?
KKR, CSK. Top 2.
So what about you?
See, KKR is going to be there. I think KKR are going to win this season.
Every year they start well.
Beaming smile on his face when he says
and I see RCB in top 2.
You know, one of our colleagues
KKR
has gone to
RCB
Kolkata. He said, he's a huge KKR fan. Right? And he promised to get some banana chips on his way back. That's why we have all named KKR in the top 2. But one more thing, Saurabh and Kingshuk. If
Which-
you have to pick, let's do some listicles today. If you have to pick some top performers, people who you think will do well through the rest of the season, two each from the first round of the match.
One player.
Two players.
Two players. Bowling, batting, what are you
Whatever.
thinking? Whatever
So
you
two from
want.
bowling, two from batting, or two
No,
players.
just two.
And
Just two.
anything you want.
You start. I will. It
No,
will take some
don't
time.
say established names.
Yeah, you have to talk about players who were
Yeah.
rising up.
I'll say. But
Aiden Markram.
But I have to have one established name there, man. I think this is Jasprit Bumrah will be unplayable this season before the T20 World Cup.
I also.
What he did
Concur.
in that game against GT was magical. Was not preferred with the new ball.
Yeah.
Came into bowl in the fourth over, I think.
Yeah.
Took a wicket straight away, and then throughout the bowling innings was in sensational touch. So Bumrah won for me. And batting wise, batting. Who do we think batting here? I'll still back Yashasvi Jaiswal to do well this season. I think Jaiswal or maybe Abhishek Sharma are going to
You
do
know
well
what?
this season.
I don't know who is going to be. But I was very impressed with Namandhir. Mumbai Indians, Namandhir.
Yes.
What a player.
Yes.
Clean striking. The power
20
hitting.
balls. Yeah.
I
I think
I'm not
he's
comparing
played
with
very
Surya
few
Yadav.
competitive
Yes,
matches at the highest level.
you
he
have to give it to the MI scout team.
Yes.
What a player. Every year they come up with a new player.
No, man. Am I taking finished products, man? What are you
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Their
According
captain has
according
said
to the
that.
captain,
Yeah.
when he was not their captain, he
Stop
said it.
lying to people, okay?
No,
Don't
he
do
lies.
this.
I am not lying.
Yeah.
And if you talk about bowler, I am very happy for Yash Dayal.
Yes, exactly.
I want him to perform superbly.
Yeah.
And whatever has happened to him in last 1 or 2 years, nobody should go through that phase.
Yeah.
Nobody.
But why? That is what
But he
sports
himself,
is.
but
No,
he
that is
himself
what I'm
said
saying.
today. He himself said on Tuesday that I'm not going to be the last bowler to face
You
that.
know-
I was not the first. I'm not going to be the last bowler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm telling you?
Stuart Broad was the
Sports
first.
talking
Sports
about-
is highs and low.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Sports is not social media trolling.
Yes.
The way he has been trolled for last 2 years, I don't agree with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that is what for our viewers also, I just wanted
Do
to
not
say
do
this.
it for any
And
player.
you know what?
That the way Hardik Pandya was trolled.
Exactly.
It was not right.
Some part of it is fine. I mean, it is okay if you are criticizing him
by
with facts and
outpouring
records.
of emotions can be like booing.
Yeah. But don't use caste slurs, man.
No, don't do that. Please don't do
hate
that.
is not cool. I mean, what the hell? Hate is not cool.
And at the end of the day, these all are going to play for Indian team.
Yeah.
Will you not cheer for Hardik when he scores winning runs against Pakistan in the T20 World Cup? You will.
Yeah.
You will be very happy. You will want him to score a 50.
Yeah.
So why do it to him now?
That's a bit of gyan from us.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Little
we
bit.
ourselves, when we watch those games, we are
Yeah.
fanboys.
Yeah.
But we
Well,
don't. We don't. but we
IPL does
don't-
that. IPL does that to a lot of people, right? Like when
But-
it came up,
okay,
when
okay.
it came,
So-
when it came in 2008, a lot
Akshay
of
did,
us.
Akshay did not name his two.
Thankfully,
Again.
Again, I have Namandir. I was extremely impressed by the way he batted, and also Riyan Parag. Yeah. Like the way he started,
Number 4, new role for Riyan
new role
Parag
for
this
him.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good start. And if you look at the way he spoke after that, it was not more about him. I think Robin Uthappa said he's talking less and
Doing batting
doing more.
And
That's
Parag's innings was interesting in the sense
Yeah.
that this is the first time that I think I've seen him bat well against spin. He was not that comfortable before,
Yeah.
maybe because of his role previously, but he looked assured while batting with his captain
Yeah.
this season. This could be one of the unlocking season for him finally in
Yeah.
IPL.
And also, I want to add one more because Sai Kishore,
Oh,
I have
yes.
been personally wanting him to see him make the IPL debut. But the way he bowled against
I was
Mumbai
very,
Indians,
very, very happy with his bowling.
yeah, he kept it simple. He didn't try too many things. But subtle variations whenever he came out to bowl to, especially Rohit Sharma, and got his wicket also. I think that was one of the turning points of that game.
It was
the turning point
Till
of
Rohit
the
Sharma
game.
was there, it looked like MI will finish the game in 18
But no,
overs.
one thing that I'm unhappy about that is that I think our Sai Kishore is somebody who can be very easily underutilized.
Yeah.
He's a great batter too.
Yeah.
He's a great bowler, he's a great fielder, and a great thinker of the game. So I hope that they
Won the
unlock
toss
him.
in the semi-final, in the Ranji semi-final, and opted to bat. Yes, great
And there was
thinker,
too much
yes.
drama after that.
Yeah.
That was horrible. That's the only, I think, our Sai Kishore brain fade
So-
that I've seen.
Yeah.
So we have talked about the good things that happened.
Hmm.
What are the teams that did not perform last in this first set of matches?
Yeah,
Especially-
your team.
Yeah, Delhi Capitals were outplayed by Punjab Kings.
Hmm.
Delhi Capitals bowling looked like they were playing some street cricket.
Hmm.
Mitchell Marsh was bowling 18th over.
Selection
Sumit-
also.
Yeah, selection.
Again,
I
I
was
have
baffled by the selection, to be very
Yeah.
frank. Even before the game started, I understand that you are short of Henrik Not. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was not available for you. But how does Mukesh Kumar not start?
Yes.
And why do you have top
about
3
Prithvi Shaw?
overseas? Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Why do you have top 3 overseas batters?
Over the last few years, I have seen this from Delhi Capitals. Saurabh, I don't know whether it's a right assessment or not. There hasn't been enough backing for Indian players.
Yes, I agree with you.
Akshar Patel was batting beautifully well throughout the last season. He was also very vocal about that in the press conferences, saying that I would love to bat higher up the order, but never.
Nope.
He
In
did
this
not
match
bat.
also, how does Sumit Kumar come over Akshar Patel?
Exactly.
How on which bat? How does this happen?
Yeah.
Why does when you talk about Prithvi Shaw last season?
You
said
only-
that Prithvi
yeah.
Ponting comes out and said this is going to be his breakout season. Okay,
Yeah.
he fails in a couple of matches.
Yeah.
At least back him, give him a couple of more games.
Yeah.
You drop him. This season you leave starting him in the playing 11. You do not name him in the impact.
Yes. Impact
players of-
substitute list.
What is this?
Yeah. And Ishant Sharma, unfortunately, twisted his ankle, rolled his ankle.
Yeah.
And we don't know whether he'll be fit for the remaining matches.
You bought a Kumar Kushagra. You
Yes.
bought
For how much? How much was it? 7 crores.
7 crores. You
Oh,
bought
damn.
a Swastik Chikara. Did he not start? How? Ricky Bhui, I am not doubting his credential as a player. But is he a good T20 player? I have not seen him do much with the bat.
That is what Delhi Capitals want to explore, I guess. But I've seen a couple of highlights of Chikara. That guy hits
Yes,
clean, man.
That is what I was shocked.
That if you are astonished by how Namandir hits the ball, you have to see Chikara hit the ball. That is insane.
You know, when the DC playing level was out, it was my kid's first birthday. I was coming off a celebration. I was watching that playing 11. I was shocked. I don't know why, how.
Yeah.
Shea Hope starts, okay, but why? Why is Shea Hope starting? Why is Prithvi Shaw not playing? And if you want 3 overseas players to play in a T20I match, why is Jake Fraser-Magog not starting? Why is Shea Hope starting? I have, with all due respect to Shea Hope, he's a great ODI player, but I don't believe his T20 credentials to be that great. Even in that match, he was Delhi Capitals' highest scorer, but it had to be Abhishek Porel's impactful knock that helped you go past 170.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you were getting all out for 140.
And that was
130.
also an afterthought, right? They had a bowling impact substitute ready, and then when they lost wickets, they got in Abhishek Porel.
Yeah. That is what the impact substitute rule does.
That
right?
is why.
So
That is
okay.
why it's
You know,
baffling. As in,
my biggest problem with Delhi Capitals is the support staff, the coaches. James Hopes, what are you doing with the bowling? It has gone down, down, down. Ricky Ponting, you are the head coach. This is your 7th season. You come out and give so many good dressing room speeches in the videos, but performance is not rising. Yes,
one final.
I am happy that Rishabh Pant is back and you celebrate it, but don't make it a Rishabh Pant franchisee. You are here for a trophy, or accept it that you are here just for Rishabh Pant. You will hype him, and then you will go back home after losing him.
Difficult days for Delhi ahead, clearly.
Kingshuk doesn't want to talk about Sunrisers.
Why
now
not? Why not?
Because 4 overseas, Markram retained
Yeah.
his place. Travis said not there. Washington Sundar not there. I don't know what they were thinking when they picked. As in,
SRH were lucky
Hold on,
that
hold on,
Henrik
hold on.
Larsson played that knock.
Well, that's
one,
okay.
one man saved the face. Otherwise,
That's okay,
Kolkata
that's
were
okay.
laughing
And
their way to a
Shahbaz
60-run
Ahmed
victory.
too.
Yes.
That guy was traded from RCB. RCB will now regret him trading because Mangdagar with whatever he can do.
Hold on,
Shahbaz Ahmed is a great player.
Hold on. In a team, when you play a match, somebody's supposed to step up. Our man Klaassen stepped up. He's the best T20 batter at the moment in the entire world.
But you leave
I am
too
very
much
happy.
for him to
Also,
do in the last.
we have just lost by 4 runs. That's all I'm saying. We almost won the match.
Yeah.
We, SRH. Yeah. I mean, you have already labeled me a fan. I am a fan. Why should I shy away from
You are
it?
also a KKR fan. So you can't be we.
Yeah.
One
See,
team lost, one team won.
That's what I'm saying. That I think Pat Cummins' changes in the power play overs with the ball were pretty good. We had the game under control for the first
Where
6
do you
overs
lose
of
the
the
game? What do you think?
I
Was
think the
it-
middle phase. I think when Andrew Russell, like Cummins also said, when Andrew Russell hits, he hits. Whatever they threw at him, Yorkers, wide Yorkers, cutters on the length, he just smashed everything. And once that knock happens, a team can either choose to go into a shell or they can come out and hit hard. That's what SRH did. SRH came out, they gathered a lot of runs in the power play. They were chasing at 10 RPO, if I'm not wrong. And then the middle order slump happened, which can happen. Again, we can either go into a shell, we can defend this whole thing out, or we can hit, which is our strength in the lower middle part of the game. And we did that.
You know what
One simple
impressed
question,
what impressed me with SRH? Pat Cummins in his first press conference, SRH captain came out and said, I want SRH to play aggressive cricket. And they did play that.
And we did play aggressive
That
cricket.
was
Both with
impressive.
ball and bat.
Yes, that
Both
I
with
agree with.
I think what will happen is that the order will the team, the playing 11 will get clearer when Hasaranga comes in, because I think he's a clear
Cummins
clear
who will
switch.
make me for him? Marco
Simple.
Jansen.
Cummins sits out.
Jansen. Hey.
Cummins is the captain. How can he
Nonsense.
sit out?
Travis
I
Head
think-
coming back.
Yeah, and that is the second change that I see happening.
Markram going out.
Markram going
Will
out.
you guys
If-
play Washington Sundar or not?
I think so.
He will not play.
See, the Washington Sundar saga is weird, man, because when he came to the franchisee that year, he was expected to be bought by CSK, but he came to Hyderabad. Then split his finger a couple of times, injured his back a couple of times, and he's been doing that whole bench dwelling thing for a while now. I just don't know, and I don't like Muthaiya Muralidharan as a coach much because of his weird
Because
statements.
you trained under him, right?
No, because of the things that he says, man. Like last year, I think on a podcast, he said that just because you have pace does not mean your variations and stuff like that. If you don't have that, you're not a finished product. We won't play you. I still think that's not a way to treat a young player. And Washington is quite young. He's what, like 24, 26 now? Umran, of course, yeah. So that's what I'm saying, that I think the team will get settled over the next 3 matches. One of the clear changes is obviously if Hasaranga comes in, that gives us a lot of, like a settlement kind of a point where the teams all round instead of very pace heavy or batting heavy, stuff like that.
You know, we have predicted so much. Just one matches, this one round of matches was over. But we have given our predictions, as in it was interesting. We had to make these calls, take some punts, and keep everyone entertained. And if you guys thought it was okay with us predicting, join us with your predictions too. Early signs, which team looks good, which team doesn't. You can send in your feedback and comments on 8588 966 996. You could also email on pods@indiatoday.com. You could also join in. If you're listening to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, do rate us. And like we always say, if you watch us on YouTube, please leave your comments there. We'll be more than happy to read them and take your feedback. Thank you. Have a great week.
You are on India Today Podcasts, and you are in the Sledging Room.